Hey guys, hope that everybody's doing awesome. I'm back today with a first impression review of some of the new Shea Moisture products. So if you don't know, Shea Moisture has released 4 new lines. One is for high porosity hair, another is for low porosity hair, the other is the raw shea in Cupuachu, and the last new line is like the African mint and tea tree oil. So I remember them by the colors. The blue is what I'm going to be reviewing today, which is the Mungungo and hemp seed oil high porosity line. So we've got the blue. The orange with like the blue writing is for low porosity hair. The kind of, I don't know, like mint green or like light mint green is the raw shea and Cupuachu, I believe it is. And the last line is like a Kelly green color, and that's the African mint and tea tree line. So my area is really slow in the upkeep apparently. I have been to 4 places, and the only items that I have are the shampoo, the moisture mask from this same line, and the leave-in from the low porosity line, and the hair gel from this line. Can't find the African mint and tea tree, and I have yet to come across the raw shea and Cupuachu, and I've been looking. I've looked online. Nobody like tells you where you can pick it up like at CVS yet. So I know it's like filtering slowly but surely into the stores, but like when Shea Moisture releases a new line, I get super duper excited. So like I mentioned, today is a first impression review, and I just washed my hair, as you can see, using the High Porosity Moisture Seal shampoo. Now my hair, I consider, is high porosity. Like I've mentioned in tons of videos, it eats up product like nobody's business. I can take down an 8 ounce of a lot of deep conditioners, no problem. I try to be as conservative as I can when I use products, but if I want to go to town and use a product, my hair can be coated in conditioner and start to soak it up, no problem. So I definitely consider my hair higher on the scale of high porosity. So I tried this shampoo using only a light oil to pre-poo. Usually when I am getting ready for wash day, I will slather my hair in conditioner to give me a head start on detangling, since my hair tangles up so easily, and to help my shampoo not to dry out the length of my hair. But I wanted to see how this performed without that extra layer of product to have to try to cut through and cleanse, and I also wanted to see how it performed without that pre-poo being able to help it, as far as I wanted to see what type of slip it had and what type of moisture that it had. So I just coated my hair in oil and wore my hair in a bun to work today, and kind of let the pre-poo just marinate a little bit over the course of the day. So I just shampooed with this. I did my normal, keep my hair in sections, and I noticed that it had a good amount of lather, but it wasn't tons of bubble everywhere. It says on the back here that it gently cleanses while nourishing even the most porous, coarse, and overprocessed hair. Perfect for low perfect for low, and my eyes are like full of water, so my contacts are jacked up. So I'm like, what am I seeing? So perfect for low moisture retention curls and coils that feel dry, rough, and bumpy. Enriched with ultra hydrating Mungungo and hemp seed oils, blended together with organic shea butter, fortifying baobab protein, and apple cider vinegar. So this product has apple cider vinegar, which is supposed to be really great for helping to smooth the cuticle as well as to cleanse your hair. So when I first applied this product, I noticed that it really didn't have much slip to speak of, which is fairly common for a shampoo. Most of my shampoos do have a ton of slip because, like I mentioned, every step of the way we gotta help these tangles not like make me shave my head. So I noticed that it didn't really have much slip. It lathered well, and it is a pretty thin consistency. It's a very creamy, kind of pearlescent shampoo. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but let's see. So it's pretty creamy. Works really well through the sections of my hair, so I was able to really get to my roots. I do like to have the lather kind of run through the strands of my hair, since I do use a lot of product to help to cleanse, and I noticed that it really wasn't moving as far as like when I did this to try to distribute the product, my hand would get kind of stuck because it wasn't giving me any moisture at all. It was strictly like, I'm to cleanse your hair. Baby, if you're trying to get some additional conditioning, I'm not the shampoo for you. I was like, oh, okay. I'm used to like my Elucence and my Shea Moisture Moisture Retention Shampoo being able to give me some slip to help to distribute through my strands. And while this is really good for getting to my roots, it wasn't really doing it for me as far as slip is concerned. So I would literally have to just apply a little bit extra of the product and just manually add it to my hair, and it wasn't going through my curls at all, which is okay. I understand this is just strictly shampoo. I see what we're doing here. So as I was going through each section, I let the shampoo sit for however long until I finish. So it does a really good job of helping to break down whatever product that I have in my hair, because I did have a product combination that I used that left me with tons of flakes. So this really had a big test. And it cleaned everything except for this little section here. I don't know if you can see, but this is where the flakes were the worst of that product. And I just have a little bit left that it didn't cleanse. But overall, it got everything. My scalp feels really, really clean. I don't have any buildup. It feels really fresh. I don't, like I mentioned, have a lot of moisture from this shampoo. So I would consider this a very cleansing shampoo. It's gentle as far as not having any sulfates in it, but I did notice that it cleanses my hair very, very well. My hair doesn't feel stripped. It's very soft, and I do notice that it feels pretty smooth, probably from the apple cider vinegar, but it is definitely not giving me a head start on any moisture to speak of. It just cleanses and keep it moving. And my hair typically doesn't like apple cider vinegar straight, so I was curious to see how it would enjoy this shampoo that's like mixed in the formulation. And I do notice, like I mentioned, that my hair feels a little bit smoother than usual after I use a shampoo, even though it's not as soft as usual. The strands in my cuticle do feel a little bit smoother, which is great. If I had to compare it to one of my favorite shampoos, the Shea Moisture Moisture Retention, it doesn't hold a candle to it. That stuff gives me slip, it gives me moisture, and it cleanses. I probably, even though this is just a first impression, I probably wouldn't repurchase the shampoo just because I know that I have something comparable from Shea Moisture that does such a amazing job for me cleansing and then some, that I wouldn't go out and purchase this again. But I would use this if I wanted a stronger cleansing on my hair. Like if I had just been using butter on butter on butter, I would use this, but I wouldn't purchase it again. So if you are someone who uses a lot of products and you don't have the tangling issues that I do, then this would be a good shampoo to try out. But to be honest, the moisture retention might be a good overall shampoo for a lot of people because it cleanses as well as provides moisture, whereas this one seems to be just for cleansing for the most part. So that is the shampoo. So next I am going to be trying the mask from this line. Curly Girl just said that this stuff is everything, so I'm really excited. So I've got the conditioner applied to almost all of my hair, so I saved this last section. So here is the consistency of the conditioner. It's very, very creamy, very smooth. I would say that this is probably I would say it's a little bit thicker than the purification mask. So it's a little bit thicker than the purification mask. Nice and creamy. This is actually the consistency of deep conditioners that my hair seems to really, really enjoy. So let me actually split this because this is a pretty big section. So what I have noticed so far in the other sections that I have placed the deep conditioner is that since the shampoo cleansed my hair so much, and because I didn't use a pre-poo, it is taking a lot of conditioner for me to thoroughly coat my strands because my hair is soaking this stuff up like nobody's business. And because my hair is so thick, like I have underlayers and tons of sections like within sections that haven't gotten coated, so I have to use a lot of conditioner. I would say that this is a 12 ounce and I have used probably about 50% already, so already there. That's not too great, but again, I think I'm going to attribute that to using the shampoo and it having cleansed my hair to it's not stripped, but it's like right on the borderline of being a little too cleansed. The pre-poo, I am missing that for sure. I see now, having not used it the way that I normally do, how important it is in my routine, but I really wanted to see how these products performed without that additional step, to see how they would stand on their own 2 feet. But definitely prefer the conditioner or the deep conditioner to that shampoo. Once I actually get it on my hair, it has a pretty good amount of slip, which I desperately need. It feels good. My ends need a lot more conditioner because they are a lot drier than usual because I didn't do the pre-poo, so they are really gnarly and tangled from the shampoo, so that's not great. The smell of these is definitely my least favorite from any line from Shea Moisture. A scent of a product does not determine if I'm just like, oh no, that's not going to work, because if the product itself performs great for me, it's going to take a lot for me to just be like, I can't use this. But it's nice to have something that smells delicious and nice. This is definitely not that product. It has a perfumey scent that borders on being masculine. It's not sweet at all. There's no tropical paradise or anything like that to speak of. It's not floral. It's just very, very perfumey. It's something that I can deal with, but definitely not my favorite scent. Not at all. So far, the shampoo, definitely not a repurchase for me. I will say that I was surprised that my hair was so defined after using that shampoo, and I attribute that to the ACV probably smoothing my cuticles. So my hair looked good, it felt okay, but as I am applying this conditioner, I'm seeing that it definitely is a little too cleansing for me personally. I will be sticking with the moisture retention from Shea Moisture. That has never steered me wrong. It is flipping amazing. So yes, pretty decent slip with this conditioner once you actually start working it in and it gets on your strands. The real test is going to be how my hair feels after I let it marinate for a little bit. I'm not going to use my hot head because I want to see how this bad boy performs without that assist from the hot head. Yeah, my ends feel so bad, you guys. I will try the shampoo with my pre-poo routine, and I'm sure it'll be much more moisturizing, and because I still want to get my scalp clean, but I don't, my hair is already dry enough without me stripping it of like tons and tons of moisture from a shampoo. I just needed to get that buildup off enough for me to apply my deep conditioner and for it to be able to penetrate and make my scalp nice and clean and get rid of that initial product buildup. But I don't need to take away everything. So yes, I will definitely do an updated review once I have tried it with my pre-poo. So this is the last section. So all I'm going to do is just pin this up, put on my very, very sexy shower cap, and I'll be back after I have rinsed out the conditioner with my final thoughts for the first impression. See you guys in a little bit. So I am back, and I am much more awake than I was when I washed and deep conditioned my hair previously. I let the High Porosity Moisture Seal Mask marinate my hair nice and long, and I just detangled and rinsed it out. So here is what my hair is looking at like currently. So final thoughts, well, final first impression results on the mask. Like I mentioned yesterday, or like I mentioned previously, my hair, when I was applying the mask, it's very creamy. It felt good, but I found that my hair was just eating up so much product, more than usual even for me. In fact, I am about right here on the mask, so I could have easily used this whole 12-ounce jar. And the funny thing is that when I washed my hair with the shampoo, like I mentioned, my hair felt soft, but it didn't feel moisturized, if that makes sense. So the surface feel of it, it felt smooth, it felt pretty soft, but it just didn't feel moisturized. It was the weirdest thing. So I found that because of that, the mask had to really compensate for my hair feeling so lackluster, for a better word. So I had to just keep adding more and more product. I think that the reason that my hair really didn't respond well to this shampoo is that it's very cleansing because of the ACV and the other cleansing ingredients, but it also has protein in it. It's got rice protein, and it says on the bottle here that it has baobab protein right there, but I looked in the ingredients, I didn't see where that was, but whatever this rice protein is, that mixed with the cleansing just left my hair feeling really dry but soft. So the mask definitely had to try to save the day, and that also has protein in it. It has the hydrolyzed rice protein as well as hydrolyzed soy protein. So usually my hair isn't protein sensitive, but I think all of these things together, the supreme cleansing from the shampoo, as well as this not having quite enough moisture to help with that, and the addition of protein, kind of just left me with a very meh type of wash day. I didn't find that it had a good amount of slip, but then again, I used almost the entire jar. So it had a good amount of slip, and when I combined it with water in the shower, it was much better, but I still found that my hair was much more tangled than usual, which is strange because I deep condition and detangle once a week now, which is more frequently than I've ever done it, to try to stay ahead of those tangles, and my hair was just incredibly tangled. It was ridiculous. I lost a lot of hair. I'm just hoping that's just shed hair that's just been up in there for a good while, but I noticed a lot more shedding, and it just wasn't a pleasant experience. Unfortunately, when I was rinsing the product out of my hair felt good, but because this is the first time that I'm trying this, and because it has, the mask also has the ACV in it, I didn't want to leave any deep conditioner in my hair, and I usually do to give me a nice base of moisture before I even go to styling my hair. But I noticed that as all of the deep conditioner was rinsed away, my hair didn't feel that great. So it looks, I love the way it looks. I have so much volume, and I think that the ACV in both of these products did help to remove some product buildup that I had. So I love all this volume. It's awesome. If I knew my hair wasn't gonna dry into like an abyss of just tangled into the woods WTF city, I would leave it like this because I think it looks awesome. If my wash and go looks like this summer with the addition of a lot more moisture and like a gel or something, I would totally rock this because I think it looks awesome. But the feel of my hair is where we run into the problem. A good deep conditioning session is so crucial for me in wash day, and I like my hair to feel moisturized, and right now it just doesn't. Like, it feels okay. Like, it feels just, yeah, nothing special, which is unfortunate because I had such high hopes for not only all of the lines, but this one in general, because I am high porosity, so I thought this one would be my favorite out of the new lines. But I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. So what I will do is I will definitely try the shampoo again with my pre-poo routine to see if I get better results. But again, I kind of know now that this is just going to be a one and done for me. Once I use this up, I won't use it again. I'll keep this for clarifying purposes, not just general cleansing, because it's a little too strong for my hair. So we'll definitely try it with my pre-poo and do a official review for that, as well as with the mask, the little bit that I have left. I will use it with one of my go-to shampoos and my pre-poo routine to see if I get better results. But yeah, shampoo, too cleansing, left my hair dry. I like the smoothness and the fact that it got my hair very clean, but it's a little too stripping for me, I think, for what my hair needs. Doesn't feel, like I said, it's so strange. My hair felt soft after using it, but it was no moisture to speak of, and I need my shampoo to have moisture and cleansing. So that is how I'm feeling right now on the High Porosity Moisture Seal shampoo. The deep conditioner, I think it has promise. I just need to integrate it with how I normally do my routine to really get a feel of it, and then I'll see if it's going to be a repurchase or not. But I will do a review of both of those in the same video because I plan to try them again, both of those ways, very soon. So, alrighty guys, I am about to probably put my hair into a set of twists because it's just easier for me right now, even though I do miss my wash and go because it finally decided to start feeling like winter. So I'll be in twists for a while. I plan to straighten my hair in about a month or so, or maybe at the end of this month. So we'll see how things go. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried these products or any of the new Shea Moisture products and what you think of them, if you have any recommendations for me, because I still have the itch to try some of the other lines, even though my experience so far with these two products has been a little shaky. So thanks guys, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care everyone, bye.